Hello, my name is Dr Abigail and I'm a clinical psychologist. I'm the director of Malvern Hills Private Practice and we've got a busy therapy service in Worcestershire, UK. I've been personally working with clients online for about 4 years now, so I hope to share some of this information about this approach with you today so you can feel more confident to use it. As with all UK therapy services, all 5 of our therapists now see clients either online or over telephone. Some of our regular clients, they were a bit hesitant at first, but I've actually been surprised on the uptake. And before long, it becomes a new normal. So what is online therapy? Well, online therapy means sitting opposite a therapist in real time and having a personal, intimate conversation. Now, you're not actually in the same room. That's the difference. You're linked up using a camera and a computer. So as a therapist, I'm seeing your image and hearing your voice, which is sent to me over the internet by your camera and your computer and vice versa. It's like you're watching me now, but just in real time. So how does this work? Well, at Malvern Hills Private Practice, we strive to make the transition to online therapy as simple and as painless as possible for you. We use a really good software called Zoom, and Zoom creates a virtual meeting booked at a specific date and time, and this meeting invite gets emailed over to you. So about 10 minutes before your session, if you open the email and click on the link, Zoom would download in the background and just follow the prompts, what you need to do to get it set up. So we've done a little video so you can see what to expect if you just want to watch this now.
Welcome. I'm about to give you a quick overview on how to join with a Zoom meeting to your therapist, and also I'll be giving you some tips to make it easier to troubleshoot any issues you may have. So the first thing we need to do is to open up the email that your therapist would have sent you for your Zoom meeting. So first we just click on that meeting. Now in the meeting email you will see there is actually a link to Zoom meetings, and what we will do, we'll now click that and that'll open up the web browser. Okay, for the first time we go into this, we don't have Zoom meetings installed on our computer, so we'll need to install it. If you've already got it installed, that'll prompt you to start the meeting automatically. So what we do is we go to download and run Zoom. What that will do on a computer or a Mac, that will download a file for you to run. If you have an iPhone or an Android, that link will take you through to the app stores for you to then download the Zoom client. So I'm going to click download. You can see down here in the bottom left hand corner, we've now downloaded the Zoom application. So I'll open that file. And now we're going quickly into the setup of the application. It's quite a quick setup. Right. So the first thing we see is a request saying we were waiting for the host to start this meeting. So we've just got a landing page before your therapist is ready. So we just sit there and wait until the therapist is ready, and they should join you on time. One of the things that we can do before the meeting starts is just to make sure that our computers are working, that we have our audio and our webcam working. So the best way of doing this is just to press the test computer audio button. Right, once we're in here we can see there's a number of settings, and the blue one highlighted at the moment is audio. So what you can do, the first thing you want to do is to make sure that you can hear some sound coming out of your speakers, so you just press the test speaker button. I didn't actually hear any sound because mine was set to the wrong speaker. So when you click the drop down, you can see there may be a range of options on your computer. So I just choose the next one down, which was the sound bar, press test speaker, and now I can hear, and you can see the output level, so I can hear that at the same time. The next thing you want to do is test that your microphone is working. One good check is to see the input level, and you can see at the moment the input level is not moving, which means I've got the wrong microphone set up. So again, I'll just change to my webcam microphone, and now you can see the input levels moving up and down. So now we know our microphone is working. And the other thing you'll want to check is just your video to make sure that your webcam is hooked up. And again, we can see that my webcam's all correctly hooked up. Some people might have multiple cameras on their computer, so they can select the drop down to choose whichever one. And you might want to do enable HD just to make your picture look a lot better. Right, now we'll go back into the waiting room and we'll wait for Abigail to join us. Right, one of the things that will actually happen as well when you first join a meeting for the first time, I'll just ask your name, just enter your name so that the therapist knows who they're talking to. And then once you've done that, just press the join meeting button. Okay, and then we'll give you the quick option to join with video or without video. It's always preferable to join with video. Hello! And we just need to click the join with computer audio button.
Hello.
Hi. So now we're talking to our therapist. Now if you have any other issues with your sound at this point, down here we've got a number of buttons in the bottom left hand corner. We've got a mute. You can click that if for whatever reason you don't want your sound to go through. You've also got a stop video button. Beside these two buttons is also a little up arrow button. If you click that, that will then also give you another ability to change which microphones and which speakers are working. So at the top we've got select a microphone, so you can, if your microphone is not working, you can always try the next microphone down. And the next option we've got is select a speaker. So again, if you're not hearing anything but you can see the lips moving, then just try selecting a different speaker until you can hear something. Also try turning up the volume on your speakers. There's some other options that might occur as well. We can share screen, so sometimes the therapist might want to share notes with you, so they'll hit the share screen and they can share your PowerPoint slides or relevant information to your session. Also, if you needed to, there's a chat. So if you can't hear the therapist for some reason, just hit the chat button and you can type a message to them. And then they will be able to see what is happening. There we go. So hopefully that's got you all set up and running with Zoom meetings. Bye.
So I hope that's helpful just to see what you'd expect when that opens onto your devices. So it can be opened and downloaded onto your smartphone, iPad, laptop, desktop. It works on all of them. So just finally some things to be aware of. Now it's important that when you are on the camera that your mic and video are actually switched on. So just have a look at this at the side now. Please find somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed. Some people even do it in the car, somewhere where you can lock the door if possible, but you know you're not going to have an individual walking in on you. Move around the image of your therapist and yourself, so it's just underneath the camera. It means that you're looking closer to the camera. Have a relatively good internet connection if possible, but we can work around this. The internet connection at our end is particularly good. We've got a high-speed business connection, so that means that the image you will see of me will be clear. I also have a special microphone here. Oh, I can't pick it up. That means that the words I'm saying are very clear, and I often wear little headphones just so there's no feedback. You don't really need to worry about this yourself. The fact is that I do it, so your experience of me as a therapist is a good, clear one. Go with the flow. Sometimes on rare occasions the jerkiness can still happen, the freezing, but I find it really happens only about 1 in every 7 or 8 sessions and only for a few seconds. So it's actually quite rare now with modern technology, and just go with the flow, have a smile, have a deal that okay, if this happens, we'll just wait a few seconds, and I might say, oh, can you just repeat that? I didn't quite get it. But it's really rare compared to how it used to be. Technology is much faster and much more streamlined. My name is Dr Abigail. I'm the Director of Malvern Hills Private Practice. We are available for online and telephone sessions. If you're interested, please email us at contact@malvernhillsprivatepractice.co.uk.